Hello everyone! Okay, so I've always intended on doing a room tour video, but I've never really gotten around to it, and since my parents are actually thinking about moving the house that we grew up in, I figured, hey, now's probably a really good time to actually go ahead and film it, considering I'm kind of proud of the room at my parents' house. So I decided, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a room tour video, so yeah, let's do this! Okay, so starting off, we have my door. I have a Sherlock poster that I got like a long time ago, and I really loved the color because it went really well with the colors of my room. So I went ahead and got it, and it's awesome, and I still love it. And at the back of the door, which you can kind of tell, I've got a Don't Blink poster thing that is kind of falling off. I'll fix that. But this was actually given to me by a friend for a gift. And then beneath it I have my portfolio from when I took art classes and like the thing that we drew on. And then I have my trash can. It's tiny because like I don't throw away a lot of trash in my room. And then I have my bed. My bed comforter is actually Ariel, but I have on top of it a How to Train Your Dragon blanket, and then I also have my How to Train Your Dragon blanket from the first movie. And yeah. So I really love my blanket. It's super fuzzy and it's nice and it's comfy and I love it. And on my bed I have some plushies. I have my Cyrus custom plushie. I have a pillow that my aunt made me for Christmas. And I have the Stitch Zoom Zoom. I then have a frog pillow pet and a toothless pillow pet hiding under there. On this end of my bed I have Simba's. I have the grown-up Simba version and then the regular cub Simba, and in between them is my alpaca. The giant thing that I have behind my bed is actually a Joaquin poster from the Book of Life, and I love this character so much. He's just amazing, and like, I don't know, I just really love him. So yeah, I thought, hey, I should get like a giant poster of him, and I did, and it's great, and the mustache is like the size of my hand. It's awesome. Panning up here, we have a plushie of Shadow the Hedgehog and this little random I love you kind of dangly thing. I used to have it there for my cat. She passed away recently, and I'm still going to keep it up there for her, but that was also a gift from one of my relatives in Guatemala. Next we have my big bay window. I don't really have anything to say about this. It's just my bay window. It's big, it overlooks a construction site right across from our house. But yeah, that's basically it. So next we have my shelves, and my shelves are really cool because they're kind of like stairs. And for some reason, I don't have a picture in any of my photo frames. But first off, I've got the Len Pop Funko. I have a Anna figure that I got from Disney on Ice. And then I have this really cool custom S. My sister made this for me, and it's got like some of my all-time favorite characters: Prussia, Kim Possible, Jack Frost, Captain America, Rin, Jean up in the corner with Rainbow Dash's tail hanging out because she thought that would be funny. And then I have this really nice picture frame, which I also have two of these. These were a set, and they went really well with the color scheme of my room, so I got them. But like, I haven't put any pictures in them, so yeah, that's a thing. And then I have the Happy Meal toy of Joaquin because for some reason nobody decided to make a real figure of him. Why? I don't know. But that kind of stinks. I would have loved one. Then I have my Manolo and my La Muerte pop, and Manolo was like something else, I forget. Legacy, yeah, it's a Legacy figure. Next I have my Maria Pop Funko with my L Nendroid. He's old, like really old. Moving on, I have this really cool custom hardboard picture hangy thingy that my sister made me, and it's John Locke, and it's really cute, and she made that. It was like a DIY kind of gift, and still so awesome, sis. I love that to pieces. Like, it doesn't matter if I get out of the show or not, I still really love it, and it's still really great. Moving on, I have a picture frame that I kind of filled. Oh, you can kind of see me. Anyway, the pictures that I have, focus. There it goes. Okay, so the pictures that I have in this frame are of me and my friends. There's Jessica. There's me and Vic Mignana. Me and my friend Kayla, my friend Rachel, and then a drawing done by Laura, who is someone that I love very, very much. And anyway, moving on, I've got a really cool chair that I never sit in underneath it, and the chair is full of plushies. And I've got like a Viking hat right there that was from my birthday party. And then I have my Sherlock hat over here, which was a gift from when I graduated from high school. And then I have Kristoff and Elsa and Anna, a Choco Cat from Build-A-Bear, another Build-A-Bear, Spike and Rainbow Dash, both from Build-A-Bear, a Rainbow Dash like plush thing, some otters and hedgehogs, and then another Toothless, which was a gift also. So yeah, that's the whole corner. It's a really neat little corner, and I'm really proud of it. It's just like a cute little fandom corner. Moving on, I have my TV. It's pretty big, and I love it. It was a Christmas present, and it's massive, and it's awesome, so thanks Mom and Dad. Underneath it, I have a VHS and a DVD player, because we still watch VHSs, and they're great. I have my Derpy figurine that I got a long time ago. I got a dragon at the Ren Fest, and he is a princess, and yeah. Okay, so underneath it, I have where I keep my remotes, and then my BA Redheaded Dolls collection. I have Lena Inverse from Slayers, and then I also have Merida. Alright, so underneath this, next to my dolls, I have this really cool Maybe Dragons Don't Believe in You sign that my friend Rachel got me from a Renaissance festival. And I figured that's the perfect place to put all of these little How to Train Your Dragon collectible figures, and then one regular Cloud Jumper. Yeah, I have all the figures that they released. I didn't get they came out with some different colors from their racing stripes, and I didn't get those because I don't feel like buying 1,000 variants. Next is the first Toothless that I got from when Dragon's merch was coming out, and his jaw is like broken and it stinks, but he used to open his mouth, and he comes with Hiccup. And then next to it, I've got this. For anyone who's ever wondered why I call myself Otter Parade, it's kind of got to do with this bookmark right here, and it says Advice from an Otter. Take time to play, keep your whiskers clean, cherish clean water, be spontaneous, stay active, don't be afraid to get your feet wet, be utterly amazing. And yeah, I just fell in love with this bookmark. It's like my favorite color, blue, and I don't know, these words, this whole bookmark just means a lot to me. So now you kind of get to see a little bit of my origin story, and that's my bookmark. So yeah. Beside it, I have a picture of Kohaku, and Kohaku was my first cat that I ever had when I was really little, and he passed away, but he will always be in my heart, and I love him, and I kind of have my Toothlesses surrounding him to be like, you know, you always keep that friend, and Kohaku was that friend to me, and so I miss him, and I miss Bella. I miss both of my cats that I've lost now, and but yeah, I'm gonna get a picture of Bella to put next to him so that I can have both of them there. But anyway, getting so sad. Next I have the Cardinals World Series Championship 2011 ring. I like baseball, in case anybody doesn't know. But then I have a Toothless Bank and this super large Toothless, which used to be the very biggest Toothless that you could get, but he's not anymore. So yeah. And then we have my closet. Yes. So as eager as I am to get into my closet and show you what all I've got in there, I also have my desk. It's just old and plain, and it's nothing really special. But then I have a Toothless cup that is from the Live Arena Spectacular. I have this thing that I keep all kinds of crap in. A paper crane from one of the people that I buy stuff from in Japan. My Kirito figure, and but yeah, I've got my Kirito figure, and it's really funny considering how conflicted I am about SAO as an anime series. My friends are always like, but you always say, and I'm like, shh, the first season was great. I still believe that. So I have that first season Kirito figure. Moving on, I have my cork boards. And these are really cool. On top of my cork boards, I've got a Hiro Hamada figure next to a little Baymax that was made and given to me by my little cousin. And then I've got another paper crane. It's a Shomaru Gashapon that I got from probably what was my first even remotely close to anime convention. We went to a Japanese festival years ago, probably in like 2006 or 2005. And yeah, so he's old. I got 2 Lego figures. And then I've got my Ofuri keychains because I freaking love this show so much and there's not enough merchandise for it. I've got my Haru and Rei kind of just chilling out over here. I might actually sell Rei to a friend who collects Nagisa because she really wants to start collecting them together. And then I have the little insert here of the free keychains, which was the first official merchandise to come out for free, and I remember pre-ordering it. I was so excited. And then my Mihashi strap. He's so cute. I love him so much. A thank you note from one of my sellers in Japan. Okay, and Tuxedo Mask, Mihashi. I've got the Book of Life, La Muerte, there right there, and then there's the insert that came with Tuxedo Mask. And then next to it, I've got an Inuyasha keychain, and then a Ron Stoppable strap, and a Pokemon strap. And then here, hiding from the world for some reason, is John. There he is. Is John, and Levi is actually over at the apartment. So yeah, he's not here, but I bought 2 of them at the time. And then I have my Toothless lanyard, and this Team Toothless strap that my friend got for me at a convention, and then just the stuff that came with the actual lanyard itself. So this is kind of where I keep all my keychains. If they're more figure-like, I kept them on top. And then this is a doodle that was drawn for me by On the Side of the Otters from Tumblr. She's really cool. You should go check her out. And then this is kind of like my creative ideas for some reason. And then this came with my Levi and my Jean. My sister was like, "Your name is Sasha and you didn't get Sasha. What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know." So, yeah. Those are my cork boards. Here is my print of my Dragon Mania opening with my friends all with it. I did make prints of the artwork that I used for Dragon Mania, and then I gave them all to all the friends that participated with me. But now we're gonna move on to my closet. And the reason I'm really proud of my room is because it's kind of not my closet. My closet is, in my opinion, a little bit too cluttered. I don't like clutter at all, and so I try to keep things organized, but as a collector, you're kind of bound to run into it. So this is my no admittance except on party business printout thing that we made one time for a Hobbit tea party. The lighting is so bad in here. Okay, so when you first walk in, you see my huge wall of posters. Starting from the top, I've got an Inuyasha poster. I've got this Yami and Yugi beautiful marker print that was made for me by a friend, and I love it. I've got the Milky Way Dallas poster from when we went to go see Vix. So much fun. I have a video of that if you want to go see it. Underneath, I have a poster I got from my very first anime convention, which I got signed by Vic Mignogna. And so, yeah, I really love this poster. Up top, I have a print of Free, which for some reason doesn't want to show Haru's face, but whatever. I know a lot of people with this print, and it's just a really great print. And then another one by my friend Rachel. She made all my favorite couples, and so we've got puppy shipping right there. Underneath is a poster of Sherlock, and this was also a gift from a friend who he's a teacher, and when I graduated he bought me this as a gift. Super nice. Next, I have the How to Train Your Dragon 2 poster that came free when I went to go build Toothless at Build-A-Bear. I was momentarily interrupted. My sister called me. But anyway, I was saying this right here is actually just 2 parts from a magazine that one of my sellers sent me, and she's super sweet, and she's so nice. She always writes on such pretty stationery when she sends me things. But yeah, she literally went and clipped out every single page containing free from a magazine and sent it to me. So I love you, Madoka-chan, you're so sweet. And then underneath I have a print of Toothless and Hiccup that I got at a convention, and right next to it is probably the favorite print I got while I was there, which is this Jack Frost print, and I love it so much. It's so pretty. I keep it in the plastic because I'm gonna frame it and take it to the apartment, but for right now it's in there until I have the money to do that. And then I have a Bilbo Baggins poster that came with the Rolling Stones Collector's Edition magazine. I have more artwork from my friend Rachel. Seriously, she's awesome. And then I have some artwork actually that I did from high school. I have this, I wrote on a page, like ripped a page out of a book and then just drew on it. And my art teacher really loved this, even though I literally did it like for like giggles. It wasn't good, it was just something I randomly did, but yeah. And then I have my Evra painting. This character is from Cirque du Freak. And then another one on the end is something I did because I was super bored. It's not even good. But, yeah. And then in between them, I have my Durarara poster thing. So, yeah. Moving on from the poster wall, up front I have my senior stuff from when I was a senior. And yeah, and then I have a Toothless up there guarding it. And then I have my little trophies I won for being able to predict the Oscars and only missing 1 category out of all of them. I'm really proud of these. Anyway, moving on. This is my Sherlock Cubby. Move out of the way. There we go. This is my Sherlock Cubby. I have a Sherlock calendar. I have the complete collection. I have a couple magazines. Several doujinshis. The release of the new covered books. I have a Sherlock plushie and a John plushie that were both gifts. I have a clutch up there of Sherlock as an octopus. I have this really cool thing that my sister made me. I have Valentines that were also a gift. The DVDs, more DVDs, more DVDs. This is a DVD in a tin box. I like Sherlock Holmes in basically every adaptation, so it's not just like the regular Sherlock. I was reading Sherlock Holmes when I was in middle school, so it's kind of like I've loved it pretty much all my life. And then I have this cute little Basil figurine. And he's just so cute because they never made enough merch for the Great Mouse Detective, in my opinion. And then a couple books that are just kind of like, there are a lot of books, Sherlock books, and there's no way I'm gonna collect them all. So I'm really picky with the books that I get. But yeah, that's my Sherlock Cubby, and it's really cute, and I'm really proud of it. It's cute. I don't think I'll get much more, but yeah, and that's because this is where my money goes. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to dive into it. This cubby is the first one for my How to Train Your Dragon collection. In the back I have a poster that came with one of the books. I have the set that was released of the original movie. And then I have the first version of the movie I ever bought was this one. And then I have How to Train Your Dragon 2. I have a squishy bath toy of Toothless. And then I have this keepsake thing. This was sent to me by Warner. This was sent to me by a studio. I honestly wish I could remember which one. And it's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive because I don't know if I'll ever make it to Comic-Con in my life. And then I've got 2 custom. This is a custom figure by my sister, and this is a custom charm by my sister. Then I've got the soundtracks, and in the back I have the art book. Because art books are so expensive, I'm still missing the second one. So I'm planning on getting that eventually. And then in the back I have this bow thing that I wore for my birthday. Underneath, moving on to the next one. Here's a shot of the whole thing. I'm going to do an in-depth look of my actual collection, so if you guys are interested in that, there will be a link in the description for that. But yeah, on the side I've got grab bags, I've got the Pop Funkos, and then I've got trinkets. In that cup, there's just like all kinds of weird things, trinkets galore, cards, figures, candy, which, yeah, party supplies, gummies from the first movie, so don't eat them. In the back are books, coloring books, school supplies. I mean, just so much. I have so much stuff. And then on the next one is kind of my miscellaneous, sitting down. My miscellaneous one, I've got all kinds of weird stuff, plushies, fabric, items, to-go items, frisbees, his helmet. I mean, and this is actually, I have bags in there, How to Train Your Dragon bags that store more How to Train Your Dragon stuff. So, yeah, I will be doing an in-depth look on my actual collection later. But next is just a cubby where I keep some supplies, or How to Train Your Dragon stuff, of course. Then I've got my Yusei Fudo figure from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. He's still in box. And then I have my little, like, I don't know, shrine thing of me graduating and being all happy because I left high school. Yay. And then I've got my hats. A lot of hats in there. I like hats. Moving on, I've got several cubbies that are just like nostalgic cubbies. So on this side I have an Esmeralda figurine from a long time ago. And then I have this box where I've got a picture that my sister took of my friends and me back in high school. This is the original crew. This right here. This crew was the one that was like, hey, you should start a YouTube channel. And I was like, nah. And then I did. And so here's us again with a teacher that we really loved that was made for me by a really good friend. Yeah, and like, honestly, I don't talk to most of them anymore. The only one, I'm still tight with Rachel, you know that. Rachel's my homegirl. But yeah, it's a really nostalgic little place. And because it's nostalgic, I have like I have this Inuyasha keychain that my aunt got for me. I've got Captain America. I've got a Princess Tutu Gashapon, which was years coming because Princess Tutu is one of my favorite animes. I've got one of my favorite toys from when I was a kid. I've got an angel with my birthstone on it, and then a couple trinket boxes, some sand, and like in the back is a penguin. But yeah, this cubby's mostly just kind of like a nostalgic thing. But underneath it, I have another Vic Mignogna signed thing, and then over here, this was signed by Scott McNeil, and he signed my Nakakon badge, which was pretty cool. I have the Vicks light up thing from the concert, my Vicks ticket, a Manolo duck, Inuyasha Gashapon, more Blue's Clues. Blue's Clues was my thing. Sailor Moon, princesses, my sonic screwdriver, some more stuff, and ponies. This thing has my hair clips in it, and then this right here is another nostalgic thing, more from when I was a kid. Here's my Bible that you get whenever you're dedicated. So I have that, and then I have this thing that says my name, Sasha, and it just kind of says all the meanings, what my name says will become of me. Next to it I have my first pet, Elephant the hamster, and then the first figure I ever bought from a convention, Melfiu, my first My Little Pony, Yu-Gi-Oh! Slap Band from my birthday a long time ago, and then some worm and a thing. I don't know, I'm pretty sure this is nostalgic as well. So yeah. Then again, headbands. I've got this ball that I haven't put up, but it's a lamp. It's a really cool lamp. And then underneath are vintage dolls, vintage figures, vintage. I keep it at the bottom shelf to keep it nice and keep it less dusty. But yeah, and then I've got clothes, but nobody cares about that. Moving on. I'm so sorry this video is so long. Moving on, I've got my DVD collection. This has got my anime, my manga, some figures. It's pretty nice. That portfolio binder thing has a bunch of my old art in it, and then I've got a Sesshomaru figure. I've got a Sango figure, Miroku, Kikyo, Inuyasha, and then just movies and DVDs. I've got some VHSs, Kimba the White Lion or Leo the Lion, Slayers, Hitalia, Ofuri, Princess Tutu, Summer Wars, a bunch of anime, and then some not so anime. Some Bilbo toys, Avatar, Disney, books. So yeah, I actually really like this shelf, and I try not to mess with it too much because it's nice. It's really nice. Underneath it, we have my manga. I've got these really cute 3 little owls. They're really cute. I have some of my games, and then I have some CDs that are kind of hiding there. This is my Kyokaramao character CD, and then next to it's a Kyokaramao DVD. But yeah, I love Kyokaramao. I just never bought merchandise from it because that was a weird time in my life. Gravitation, so old. This poor book is so old. And then, yeah, Kenshin, some shoujo wheat. I usually finish my shoujo wheat, and then some unfinished fruits basket at the end. So then this is my desk drawer. You can kind of see me filming. There's really nothing interesting about this. Since I don't live at home, I don't put up makeup here at home. I don't do much else. So this is kind of just a space. And then on here, I've got, oh, this is so old, a Dark Magician Girl sticker from ages ago that has been taped to something that says Momo, which is the original name that I went by when I first started getting into anime. And then I've got just some trinkets here, my Yami balloon that's actually deflating now, some artwork, and then a Yami thing, some medals. Saber is up top, judging. Up here I've got all my plushies. Not all of them, but the ones that are worthy enough to be in my room/closet. Then I've got some artwork given to me by Becky from our friendship anniversary. And then I've got some more artwork. It's so cute. This is by my little cousin. She did such a good job. And it's toothless. Very cute. And then I've just got some random stuff that really isn't interesting, like actual clothes and some bins. And yeah, I actually use this the way that this comes as a really good way to hide things. So I've got some bins hiding some stuff, and then I've got some stuff hiding there, like my How to Train Your Dragon backpack. Alright guys, so as far as room tours go, I don't know if that was any good or not, because honestly, I've never done a room tour, and I don't know. I just figured I would wait until my room looked nicer or was more impressive, but I think it's alright. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have a question about like anything in my room or where I got something or anything like that, just let me know. And I'll be sure to try and answer you if it's a question that I can totally answer. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm sorry the camera is so shaky. I don't know why I was so nervous to film this. I just was. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.